Hello, I am your Tally Guru Abhijit Joshi, and this is Skilled Prime User, a unique course designed to train you on the use of Tally Prime. In the last video, we completed entering details in the company creation form. After accepting it, the company features form was displayed. In this video, we will enter the data in the company features form and understand each feature. In this video lesson, we are going to discuss the company features in Tally Prime. When we talk about features, we usually refer to the unique characteristics of something. For example, my nose is big and my eyes are big. Devendra sir's nose is small and his eyes are small. So, different people have different facial features. Similarly, every organization works differently. In Tally Prime, we can adjust the company features according to the specific needs and working style of each company. This makes Tally Prime flexible and customizable for different businesses. For example, a trader will require the inventory feature. He will need to maintain a list of stock items, use units of measurement, and generate stock reports. Whereas, an organization that provides services may not need to maintain inventory at all. So, the requirements of a trading business and a service-based company are different, and Tally Prime allows us to adjust the features accordingly. Tally Prime is an ERP software. Now, what is ERP? It stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. Just like how different parts of a business, like accounting, inventory, payroll, and taxation, need to work together, Tally Prime combines all these business functions into one easy-to-use software. This way, businesses don't need to use different systems for different tasks. Everything is handled smoothly in one place. Rajesh, can you tell me the full form of ERP?
Sir, it is Enterprise Resource Planning.
Very good. But now that we have told you that Tally is an ERP software, you definitely may be thinking that an ERP software is vast and has many features. But in this screen, there are hardly any. The reason is that this screen includes only those features which are required by most businesses. In other words, the most important features for day-to-day work in Tally Prime are available on this screen. Now, if we press backspace on the first field and set yes to show more features, more features appear on the screen, giving us access to additional options in Tally Prime. Now once again, when we press backspace and set to show all features to yes. Now some more additional features are displayed, giving us access to the complete list of available options in Tally Prime. Since this is a basic course on Tally Prime, our focus is on learning the most essential features that are commonly used by most organizations. That's why we will set both these options to no for now. We can say that any businessman who wants to use Tally will need these basic features displayed on the screen. Let's go forward. The first option is Maintain Accounts. Tally Prime is the most popular accounting software, so the software is usually purchased for this feature. We if this yes and press enter. The next feature is Enable Bill-Wise Entry. Let's talk about this. While doing accounting, it is important to know how much money we have to pay to our suppliers and how much we have to receive from our customers. For this, there are two methods. One is ledger-wise and the other is bill-wise. For example, on 1st April, we sell goods worth 4,000 to our customer. Very next day, that is on 2nd April, we again sell him goods worth 5,000. Then the next day, our customer pays us 3,000 by cash. So we can say till date we had sold customer goods worth 9,000 and the customer has paid us back 3,000. And so his closing balance is 6,000. Note here that the customer's closing balance is on the debit side, so we have to receive 6,000 from the customer. So this is how a party's balance is maintained. This method is maintaining balance ledger-wise. What's up? Is everything going fine? Are you all able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Second method is maintaining balance bill by bill. That is bill-wise. On 1st April, we sold goods worth 4,000 rupees. So we have to receive 4,000. On 2nd April, we sold goods worth 5,000. So the outstanding against the bill is 5,000. The total outstanding is 9,000. Now we receive 3,000 from our customer. In the received column, we will write 3,000. Now we say that we gave the customer a bill on 1st April of 4,000 and we received 3,000 against the first bill and rupees 1,000 is pending against the bill. When we include the second bill, we can say that we had given the customer first bill of 4,000 against which 1,000 is pending. Then we gave the second bill of 5,000. We have not received any amount, and so the balance is 5,000. And so the total balance is 1,000 plus 5,000, that is 6,000. This method of maintaining balances is called maintaining balances bill-wise. So have you understood both these methods?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Kavita. You wanted to ask me something.
Sir, I was thinking that like we are maintaining balances for customers. I guess similarly we can maintain the balances for suppliers. Am I correct?
Yes, you are absolutely correct. So when we maintain balances bill-wise for our customer, we say that we are maintaining our receivables bill-wise. And for the suppliers, we maintain our payables bill-wise. In short, we maintain our receivables and payables bill-wise. We will keep this feature, yes. The next feature is maintain inventory. A trader buys and sells goods, so they need to track what's in stock, what's sold, and what needs to be ordered. A manufacturer, on the other hand, needs to manage raw materials, work in progress, and finished goods. Without proper inventory records, it becomes difficult to manage stock levels, plan purchases, and keep customers satisfied. That's why maintaining inventory is a must for both traders and manufacturers. In our case, the company Gokul Cold Drink House is a trading company that purchases cold drinks from suppliers and sells them to customers. In this process, it is important to know which brand of soft drink is available and in what quantity. So in our case, we will have to maintain inventory. We will set maintain inventory to yes. The next feature is integrate accounts with inventory. This will need some explanation. To explain this feature, we will take an example. Let us say that in one complete year, we purchased 100 bottles of lemon soda. We purchased it at the rate of 5 rupees per bottle. So the total purchase at the end of the year was worth rupees 500. Now by the end of the year, we sold all these 100 bottles at the rate of 10 rupees per bottle. So the total sale at the end of the year was rupees 1,000. So the total sale minus the total purchase will be our profit. Our sales was worth 1,000 and our purchase was of 500. So now the profit is 500. Am I right? Is it okay? Hello? Are you all there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's clear this. And start again. We purchased 100 bottles at the rate of 5 rupees per bottle. Our purchase was worth 500. But now we have sold only 10 bottles at the rate of 10 rupees per bottle. That means our sale is of 100 rupees. Now that the sale minus purchase is profit. Here in our case that the sale was of 100 and our purchase was of 500. So 100 minus 500 is equal to minus 400. So we can say that we have incurred a loss of 400. Am I correct? Is this okay? Why there is so much of silence? Is there any problem?
Sir, we purchased 100 bottles. And we have sold only 10 bottles. So we still have 90 bottles with us.
So what? If I have 90 bottles with me, what difference does it make? My sale minus purchase is my profit, and so I have got a loss of 400.
No, sir. What I think, maybe tomorrow we may sell these bottles even at no loss, no profit. We may possibly earn a profit.
Devendra, you are absolutely correct. We will have to consider those remaining 90 bottles. But before that, we must note that even if we have sold 10 bottles, we have sold one bottle at the rate of 10 rupees which we purchased for 5 rupees. So we can say that on one bottle, we have earned a profit of 5 rupees. 5 into 10 is 50 rupees. Our profit should have been rupees 50. Right now we can say that there's something missing or wrong with our formula. We will have to apply some formula to reach the profit. We cannot calculate profit on individual stock items because there may be thousands of purchases and sales, that too of various stock items. Now let's come back to whatever Devendra said. He pointed out that 90 bottles are still pending. And even if we sell the remaining 90 bottles at no loss, no profit, we will earn 50 rupees from the 10 bottles we have sold. As per Devendra, 90 bottles are there in our stock. And they too have some value. So we will have to add up the value of our closing stock to our formula. So let's put the closing stock in our calculations now. We have 90 bottles in stock. These bottles we had purchased at the rate of 5 rupees per bottle. So 90 into 5 is 450. We can now say that the closing value of our stock is rupees 450. Devendra also said that if we sell these 90 bottles at no loss, no profit, we will still make a profit. So when applying the formula, we will have to add the closing stock value of 450 to the sales. So here is a new formula. Sales plus the value of closing stock minus purchase is equal to profit. The total sale is 100. Value of closing stock is 450. The total purchase value is 500. So the profit is 100 plus 450 minus 500 is equal to 50. So our profit is 50 rupees. So this feature, that is integrate accounts with inventory, is very significant. As the words suggest, integrating, that is we wish to integrate accounts with the value of inventory, that is the value of closing stock. So, by using Tally Prime with an inventory-enabled company, we can enter purchases and sales along with the relevant stock items, their quantities and rates. Tally Prime will then automatically calculate the closing stock and its value. Due to this feature, the closing stock value is automatically integrated by Tally Prime while calculating profit or loss. I hope you have all understood it. Have you?
Yes, sir.
So we will keep this configuration yes. Can we continue with the next feature? Can we? Hello? What happened? Should we continue?
No, sir. Enough for today.
Okay, I knew you had enough. Remaining features are not applicable for this company. We will quickly run through them. The next, enable goods and services tax. The turnover of our company is quite small. As per GST rules, any company with a turnover of 40 lakhs rupees or more needs to register under GST. So we will set this to no. TDS stands for tax deducted at source. This too is not applicable for our company, so we will keep it no. So both these features are not applicable for us. So now we will accept the company feature screen to complete the company creation. The company Gokul Cold Drink House is now created and has been selected as the active company. That's all for today's video. See you in the next video lesson.
Thank you, sir.
When you scan the next QR code in the book, you will be able to know more about the gateway of Tally, the top menu bar, and more about the right button bar. Thanks for watching.